Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jeff and today we're going to have some fun playing Magic and we're diving back into elves. I know I already did an elf deck, but there's a bunch of different ways that you can build elves. And this is one of my favorite things about the elves from this set is that you can kind of just put them into a bunch of different decks and you basically have this ramp package with Tyverkel, with, Despair Sentinel, which I'm still kind of iffy about it being an actual good ramp spell, but it does technically ramp it with us. Anyway, basically with Tyverkel, with Binding Old Gods, all these different things we're playing anyway in elves, we have this kind of like really awesome early game board state. We can end up just winning games just by itself, and that's not something you typically get with like rampy cards. And so I think it's really cool the things you can do with basically just a few of these elves in the early game. Tyverkel's Herald unites the king, or Herald unites the elves, and then just kind of play whatever you want to on the top end. And so this is one of those decks where we're going to play whatever we want to on the top end. Try to keep it within a theme, within something that's good here for the first one. And then I think we're going to probably just do like some other jankier stuff in the future. But I think that's basically what you can do. I think that one of my favorite things to do when I'm brewing or building decks is kind of take, okay, there's just like these certain like 12 or 16 cards just go well together. And we kind of have that with elves right now with it's probably like 20 cards, but like Jesper Sentinel, Elvish War Master, Tyverkel, Herald Unites the Elves, and then Skemfire Advantage or whatever. If we're going to black, then we go that way. If we're going to say green and something else, then we don't go that way or whatever. With Tyverkel, it makes sense to go into black, but the black mana that you add with elves can just ramp up and do things like Ugin or just be the extra mana, colorless mana that we need to pay for other stuff. And so it's not like we can't ramp with it still, even if we're in other colors. And so I'm just a really big fan of kind of like this ramp package, but also having some good stuff to do. So basically we're trying to get to Vorinclex. That is the dream of this, is play elves, get in the early game, get out Tyverkel, and then we go Vorinclex, or Vorinclex and then Tyverkel is also really cool, where we can also just ultimate immediately. Anytime we play an elf, we draw 2 cards and the elves get haste. I'm okay with that as well. That sounds really fun. But basically, then we're going for these other bigger planeswalkers. Garruk, just really good with Vorinclex, really good. We have Ugin that ultimates immediately. Vivian helps us with all our elves to make sure that we can hit other stuff. It's just a good card in general. It's good value. And then Garruk and Leash is probably the other best creature that we got. We also have to bring in TOSKI, Bearer of Secrets, which I'm a big fan of this card because first off, can't be countered. It's indestructible. It is just a 1/1, but it will hit the battlefield basically all the time. And then it attacks each combat if able, so it has to always attack. But whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. And so that's just whenever a creature, not when one or more deals combat damage to a creature. It's just whenever a creature does combat damage. So if we have a bunch of elves and we go wide, which we can do that with elves, we suddenly have a ton of card draw with elves as well. So just it fits really well into an elf deck. And so that's basically what we're doing. We're playing the elves, but it's like that's like the early game theme, and then we're playing a completely different game in the late game. But elves are still good enough to be playing here. And so with Vorinclex, we do have a few synergies with +1/+1 encounters onto our creatures. First off, Herald Unites the Elves is a saga, which automatically gets 2 triggers immediately. So first off, we can go get an elf put onto the battlefield, and then it'll immediately trigger off the second one. Everything gets +1/+1 counters on each elf that we control, and so that'll get double the counters, which is pretty nice. We also have Wildborn Preserver, which I just like with Elvish War Master, so that we can play stuff on our turn as well as on the opponent's turn, so we get more 1/1 tokens with it. It's also just a good thing to put to make really big. It's a good reach blocker, and so this is our big beefy creature that doesn't get trample unless we have Garruk, which is awesome. Basically, if we can give Wildborn Preserver trample, that can just win games really well. So also I think good synergy here in general. And so then basically we just had to have a filler card to make sure that we actually had some removal in this deck outside of just the Garruks, Ugins, and everything like that, which we've seen in Historic can be enough in like the mono green, like if it ramps really fast. But with this deck, Binding Old Gods just fits out perfectly for us to make sure that we have that extra little bit of stuff we got to get doing. So that's the deck. Let's go and jump into the gameplay, see how it does for us. Wish me luck. All right, up against Ugawa. And we do have some ramp with Jesper Sentinel. I definitely wouldn't mind having another 1-drop to play something immediately. And that is the awkward thing about Jesper Sentinel. It doesn't get you up to 3 mana right away, but it does help you get up to 4 mana. And either that or play a 1-drop on turn 2 again. All right, we hit our land. That was the biggest thing we're worried about. Okay, we got the land. Nice. TOSKI, Bearer of Secrets with a bunch of tokens. Also going to be pretty sweet. Herald Unites the Elves. Really nice for turn 4 if we want that. I guess we'd probably rather go wide and then slam this afterwards. Swing in, draw a bunch of cards. Edgewell and Keeper. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and Elvish War Master. No attacks. Pass the turn. I guess we could attack in here, but I feel like Bone Crusher Giant's probably going to target this instead. Please don't kill it. It'd be grand of you. Alright, does Stompy. Alrighty then. Getting Stompy over here. Alright, what are we looking for? Another land is nice. Unfortunately, yeah, this is where Jesper Sentinel is awkward. I mean, I guess it's still a 1 mana ramp spell and not 2 mana, so we do get occasionally have ramp. It does have reach, which does become really relevant in certain matchups. So it's still a good card. It's still a 1 mana 1/2. It's better than 1/1. It does more things than that, so it's still a decent 1-drop, right? It's just awkward. definitely awkward. We get to get out multiple Elvish War Masters on the next turn, though, so that's sweet stuff. Ooh, and Wildborn Preserver. Alright, Heralding Knights of Elves. Oh, we dropped our Vorinclex and Ugin off the top. No. And Binding of Gods. Alright, get some Elves. Well, we get to go a little bit wide now, and then TOSKI gets to help us swing in. So yeah, no attacks, pass the turn. Counters onto everything on the next turn, which I can actually flash in the Wellborn Preserver, and then make it a little bit bigger, which actually is going to be good in this matchup. Okay. Have they played a land yet? I can't remember if we were on the play or if they were. I think they were. Swings in for 4. We say no blocks. We want all the counters to go on stuff here. Getting out the TOSKI now actually might be better. Yeah, let's go ahead and get some card draw going. Go to main phase. Counters onto everything. TOSKI, Bear of Secrets, really good blocker for us. Now I swing all in. We get to draw 4 cards. Okay. Sweet. Yeah, that's nice. And a Vorinclex. And all the good things in the world. I like it. Sweet, 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 sweet. And then whenever we attack, stuff gets -1 on the next turn. So either they get rid of all of our elves, or that's good stuff. Dude. Okay, I'm liking this. I don't know why I'm adding an L in there. It's TOSKI. TOSKI's getting toasty. That was awful. Sorry. Forgive me, please. We might just go like Vorinclex here. Let's see here. So elves attacking. Okay, Castle Garenbrig. Vorinclex. So, yeah, I don't think we care to play everything else. So we attack him with everything. 6 attackers. So each one of these gets to target something. So 1, 2, I guess 3. And then Brushfire Elemental or the Edgewing Keeper. I guess we don't want them to have more card draw. They're probably going to have to chump block this anyway, right? So, like, that's... Dude, that's so good. Heralding Knights of Elves is such a good card. I don't think I've actually been able to see it play out all the way yet. That was busted. I like that lots. All right, up against Dr. Legend. And we have a turn 2 Well Preserver, which we can flash out on the draw, and then we get to Tyverkel. It's definitely not like amazing or anything. It's not like the worst play in the world. We can have a better hand than that. This is better. We'll keep this. Drop. Elvish War Master or Realm Preserver. We get to go really wide. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. We don't get to play anything for a couple turns, though. Found all of the tap lands. There we go. That's better. Yeah, Temple of Milady. Another land. I don't think we want that now. We want to wait and play both these on the same turn. That might be the right way to go. Oh, no. I'm not sure if we're fast enough to beat Shrines. Alright, it is the full colors, all colors Shrines. At least we're seeing 4 colors for now, so I'm guessing it's all 5 color. Okay, get out Triome, get out. Yeah, let's just go wide. War Master. It has the highest chance of us getting in for enough damage to like counteract this stuff. If we just get wide enough, get a Herald Unites the Elves with Bourne Collects or something, that'd be pretty fun. Ugh, don't want all of the big stuff just yet. Alrighty. Grab, we already have enough black sources, so we're fine. Skim for Avenger. And now that they have removal, we hopefully at least have some decent card draw. And that's a lot of damage we get to swing with for the next turn. 7-11. Yeah, so not too shabby at all. All of our 6 traps down to 4. Do they have a board wipe? Sanctum of Fruitful Harvest. That's game. All right, swing in. All right, there we go. Okay, that ended up being a fairly uneventful game, but they did shrine stuff. We played elves out, and apparently going really wide with elves is actually pretty flipping good. Even if you like miss 3 turns of playing anything, still good enough sometimes. We are up against Mystical Instinct. I like that name. All right. Elvish War Master, no 3-drop or 2-drop. Hopefully find some more with card draw, but I think we keep this. Getting up to these 4 drops is really good. We have like a bunch of 2 drops and a bunch of 4 drops in the deck. And so having a 2-drop and another one, actually really nice. Let's go and get Outfield Passage now. Just... Technically, that thins the deck out a little bit more. It might be better to not crack this and try to dig for land instead, but I don't have a guarantee I have an untapped land on turn 3, so we'll just do it now. I don't need a lot of black mana. All right, Elvish War Master. All right, there we go. Turn 4 mana. Sweet stuff. Snow covered. All right, sweet. We get to Temple of Milady. Scry. We already have 5 lands. Tyvar gives us a little bit more. This is something with Flash against a mono blue deck. Actually can be pretty nice for us. So let's go ahead and keep that. Elvish War Master. See if they have Counterspell. Off to Denial. Okay. Down to 18. Pass the turn. Misses the land drop. Ooh. All right, let's swing in. Are they going to have another Lofty Denial? Yeah, darn it. If it's a negate, I feel a little bit better. It's a Lofty Denial. I should have gone for Welcome Preserver or something instead. All right, well, this time, hopefully, it's not a Lofty Denial. Okay, Tyver Kell. All right, we got there. We did a thing. Going wide. I can go even wider with Wellborn Preserver. It might be no attacks, and we just actually played out Wellborn Preserver. Pass the turn. We get 2 extra elves out of it altogether. We get to hit in for a lot of damage on the next turn by getting this out now. Hopefully no denial again. If they had 3 of them in the opening hand, I'm going to be pissed. Could be a disruption. Then I feel a little bit better. Essence Scatter. Okay. Still dumb. But now they're tapped out and we get to play Garrick. So, yeah, there we go. Not too shabby.
Foxes. I hunt bigger.
Alright, make an elf. That's just a few tokens. You know? Just a couple and a half. Definitely wouldn't mind heralding Knights of Elves for some extra counters onto all these things. I don't know how mono blue deals with this. Are they only mono blue or is this like interesting? Alright. Are they going to crack the Evolving Wilds or not? Come back next time. I love whenever people time us out on a trigger like this. It's like, oh. I don't want to say your go because I don't like being that guy. But at the same time, like, dude, he even hovered over just barely. Okay. After a little bit, I think it's okay to say it. Okay, there we go. Down to 13, past the turn. Some people forget that, like, oh, I have to do this now. All right, so is it control with land drop stuff? Maybe they're playing like Ruin Crab as well. All right, create some wolfies. Cinderclasm is the thing that we're most worried about, for sure. Let's go ahead and attack in first. Okay, shocks. We're gonna go ahead and get out Wellworn Preserver. Yeah, it takes action. Let's go ahead and get up to 3. This dodges the 4 mana board wipe stuffs. And let's go ahead and go wide or just untap. Some things are ticking up. I guess it's not the worst thing to be doing. All right. What you got? If you can kill the board, then Garrett gets bigger. We have one Preserver to still win the game. Yeah, that is exactly how we drew it out. And that's one of the things I love about the Wildwood Preserver with Elvish Warmaster is that it makes a token immediately for Wildwood Preserver to start getting big immediately. It's just, I feel like those are a really fun combo to do. All right, up against Han. We don't have any of our early game stuff, so we got a mulligan. None of our early game stuff, so we got a mulligan. Dude. All right, we'll keep this, I guess. Drop Garrick and which one do we like more? We need creatures. Tyverkel can just win by itself, though, kind of. I guess that way. We have more Tyvers in the deck. We do get to kind of scry through to find stuff, too. And this puts out a creature for free, which just means that we might just be able to put out stuff with Wellborn Preserver. Interesting choice. Now we'll go like this. I think Tyverkel is the bigger threat. It wins by itself, basically, if it's left unchecked long enough. TOSKI, we will keep an untapped land. Do I play this out now while they can't counter it, or do I wait and untap, play it out on the end step? We don't actually have another 2-drop to play is the issue here. Okay, Ice Tunnel. Probably going to play that out. Got the tap lands. Foretell something. All right, sweet. So we get a free play. Yes. Yes. Okay, that's as good as it could have gone. I like it. I like it. Temple of Milady. Do we want more flash stuff against a control deck? Yeah, I guess so. Especially flash stuff that can get pretty big. All right, put a counter onto this. Take action. Down to 17 past the turn. Fae of Wishes. Finds Extinction Event. So going for even, probably. Alright, in that case, we play out on green side. Tyverkel. I guess we put the counter on first. We don't care about this really afterwards. This way, Extinction Event isn't as good. We have an odd conversion cost and an even chromatic cost thing. We're not throwing out tokens, so they get the extra value there. And Tyvar getting up to -6 is still really, really good. All right, Extinction Event. That's fine. Now we get to start drawing cards. Yeah, we draw cards. Okay, TOSKI. Can add mana, play it, add mana. No, okay, that's... Attack in. Okay, draw a card. Play out land. So I can untap this and play out Wildborn Preserver. Okay, pass the turn. We also have Vorin Clux for the next turn. All good things. All good things. Blood in the Snow. Alright, so... yeah, add black mana, sure. Blood and Snow.
Don't worry.
Oh, it's all Planeswalkers. Alright, cool. Ooh, getting... Okay, I think it is worthwhile to get this out. Definitely would like to play more stuff there, but we get card draw, we get hidden for more damage. Yeah, I like it. I like it like that. Sweet stuff. I really thought they were going to destroy creatures. I didn't even read that they destroyed the Planeswalkers there instead. Yeah, that was great. All right, up against Obedinia, and got a mulligan this one. Didn't have the right colors for an early game play, and this is a little bit awkward, but we're going to keep it. Drop this, put it to the bottom. We don't have Jesper Sentinel on turn 1, which is the awkward part. If we find another untapped land, then this is fantastic. But we'll see. Nope, but just another tapped land. All right, Temple of Milady. Yeah, we'll keep a land for now. We do want to find a 4-drop at some point as well. But if we do find one now, this is a way that we can actually play it out on turn 3 with Sentinel. No, because we have to play out something else this turn, huh? Okay, do I want to hold up Wildborn Preserver, or I just want to start going wide? I think we just go wide. War Master, hopefully no shocks. I'm assuming this is going to be like a Winota type of deck. Alright, Mardu. This might just be like the Mardu aggro without the Yorion. Annex. Binding the Old Gods. Okay. Let's go with Swamp, Despair Sentinel. Pass the turn. Flash out the Wildborn Preserver. Get an extra token. Then we get to Binding the Old Gods, kill something. Alright, Wildborn Preserver. Get another token. Alright, that's great. We at least got 2 other creatures out of this, so that's fine. Decline. Passes the turn. Untapped land. That does let us swing in a little bit more aggressively. We get to ramp with this as well. Alright, Binding the Old Gods. They do have protection here for the Annex, so we at least get to kill one of the all-utilized bounties, which makes a token. It's still, we got to pressure it a little bit. Gives it protection from green, so then we don't attack in. Yep, no attacks, pass the turn. I'm trying to figure out what the black is for. Not the worst. All right, get out Triome. Do I want to just like cycle with the Triome? No, let's get it out. Avenger. All right, I can make this a 5/5 right now. And then hold on to the Avenger for the next turn, make it even bigger on the next turn. Up against a red deck, they can give this protection from green, but then we still have a decent blocker here. I think we got to do that. So tapping down this one. No attacks past the turn. We get to put counters onto everything on the next turn. Maybe that, or no, sorry. This isn't Herald Unite the Elves. I keep getting these ones mixed up. They're same chromatic cost, same colors, you know. Everything gets Death Touch, though. That's pretty sweet stuff. Put 4 counters onto this. Yeah, we at least trade off well with everything. And if stuff dies, we draw 2 cards. If this dies, we draw 1. You can only really chump well with All Seed here. So they probably chump here. They block like Skimfire Avenger, give it protection from black. Yeah, and at least we're going to draw a card out of this. And we get to swing in and get rid of stuff. They'll make more of these guys. But I think we can go more wide than them, so I'm not that worried. And right now, we're mostly just needing card draw. They have 5 cards in hand. We do not. Okay. Okay, draw a card. Fable Passage. Yeah, we'll thin the deck real quick. Grab Forest, pass turn. I guess they could have, like, Kroxa for the black source there. Oh, it is Winota. Oh, no. Gosh. I even said it might be Winota initially, and I totally forgot about it after that. Dude, why would you not swing with Annex here? There's no good reason not to. Just because we kill it? Sweet, you get 2 more tokens for Winota on the next turn, right? I guess for a blocker, in case we have removal. I guess that is our best hope. If we can find some way, like Binding the Old Gods, kill Winota, and have enough mana to somehow get Wildborn Preserver big enough to make it worthwhile. I don't think we're gonna get there though. Yeah, I think that's game. Alright, so Freebooter. Forgot that's in standard. Oh, okay, just whiff one time. I like the Kitesail Freebooter in that. Oh, they did whiff one time. How about that? Yay. Yeah, good game. We'll say no blocks and take it off. There's no real way out of it for us. If they had like not if they could not block with Winota, we can swing in. We might be able to get big enough with this to do something, but did we actually have enough that we can block? Yeah, we did, but all right, good game. We're up against Apocalypse Boy. Nice. Keep this. Good early game stuff. Oh, Castle Lockpoint is also tapped. Good to remember. All right. Binding the Old Gods. Do we just want another land here? We don't have ramp unless we do, right? So yeah, let's put that to the bottom, as sad as it is. Or like one actual good removal spell in the deck. I mean, I guess I can count Ugin as a pretty good removal spell as well, but okay, Elvish War Master, pass the turn. Let's get out Skimfire Avenger. They don't have removal right now. We get some card draw. They're acting like they have something, though. Yeah. Maybe hold on to the Wildborn Preserver would have been better. Like, go to the end step, flash it in, at least get something out of it. Now if they just killed this, we're also in trouble. So yeah, that was a misplay. Toski's fun for some card draw here. I think we want to slam that down when we have a much bigger board, though. Let's go ahead and attack in first. Okay, Heartless Axe. Yeah, we're just going to get out Tyverkel, I believe, and then Herald Unite the Elves on the next turn. We get a little bit of ramp with Tyvar. If we have a land, we can play Wildborn Preserver and Herald Unites the Elves, then Toski on the next turn. Yeah, good stuff. All right, they're tapped out. Ooh, man, that would have been really nice if it was a land. I can tap it, untap it, get up to Garrick. That's better than the other one, right? We know they're going to have Blood in the Snow. But at least now we have 6 power after that. Binding the Old Gods. Kills Garrick. Kills Tyvar. Sweet.
The skulls will leave this part out.
Okay, Toski. Swing in for 6, draw 3 cards. Yes. Dude, I love it. Love it so much. Oh, end of Vorinclex. But no land. What is up with that? Huh? Dude, where's the lands? All right. I mean, it's still good, but dang, what? Dude, Toski is so good. Yeah, that's fantastic. Oh, I love that. I'm against true platinum. That's how I feel sometimes. I'm always in platinum. Mulligan this. It would be a really good woodland hand, but keep this. Drop a land. Kind of want to hold on to the Vivian. I want kind of guaranteed ramp up to this, though. Let's go ahead and drop the land. I know that's greedy. Especially when I always am needing more lands, but we're doing it. Okay, play out the forest, pass the turn. We Plains, Luminarch Aspirant. Okay. We'll probably, see, we can't trade off with it. Oh, I guess now we can. Alright. Skim for Avenger, pass the turn. It is better to typically go with Wildborn Preserver, but this protects us for 3 points of damage. I think it's worth it. Unless they have Maul the Skyclaves here and we take 5. Then we just need to get up to Vivian, start blocking. Season Hallowblade. Alrighty. That's an interesting choice. The best way for them to go aggro, we can take care of right now. If we get up to our ramp stuff, though, and have like more creatures to hit, having something in the graveyard for Herald Unites the Elves isn't the worst play either. All right, Elvish Warmaster. All right, we got to start going wide. Hopefully we find a land off the top for next turn. Are you going to make Season Hollowblade indestructible? Come back next time. Oh, okay. My bad. Sorry, I jumped the gun there. I didn't know that was one of those times where we were just waiting to see some, what's gonna happen. Mollusk Skyclay is crap. That's big, bad, and evil. All right, well, we can build a really big Wildborn Preserver, but not in enough time. Land, nope. Oh, we have to play that, though, over the Wildborn Preserver. Because if we can ramp up the Vivian, we'll at least have blockers in the air, and then we hopefully just get a massive Wildborn Preserver. We need to find a way to kill this, though, still. No attacks. That wasn't a land. Darn it. Who was the doofus that decided that dropping a land in the opening hand would be a good idea? I figured, there's no way we don't find another one. Oh, this is so bad. Down to 12, gains life, and then they start making angels. Angels are coming. You know what that isn't? A land. Crap. Garrick. Yeah, I think it's just Wildborn Preserver. Make it big. Make it bigger on the turn after that. That way we at least have like a 5/5 or a 6/6 to start blocking with. Pass the turn. I can play War Master and Wildborn Preserver. Actually, you know what? Let's stop here. All right, yeah, War Master this turn. We're not going to make it that big anyway right now, so let's just go War Master. We don't have any guaranteed way of making another token, though. Taking 8. Oh. Selfless Savior as well. All right, yeah, we're doing our thing. It's pretty good stuff that we're doing, too, but it's not good enough. All right, we can chump block if need be. They have Indestructible. If we don't chump block, we're most likely dead. Let's not forget that part of it. Because we go down to 4, and then we have to block one of them. They're going to be 3 on the next turn. I still think we're most likely dead regardless. All right, we still have to block, I think. I could have made it a 4/4 and killed killed the angel at least. I don't think I could have survived by going to turn after that. We just need to hit land. Yeah, there's another reach creature. That's something, right? All right, how about this? Herald Unites the Elves. Yeah, we still didn't hit land. We have to have 2 reach creatures. Yeah, okay, we're still dead. Alrighty. Up against Caliban. Despair Sentinel without another creature. Seems pretty terrible. We do have 4 lands, though. And potential ramp with, like, Temple of Malady first or something like that on the turn after. Let's go ahead and keep this. We have our tapped lands. We can find other stuff. Whoa. All right, we'll keep that. Okay, I did say it. Okay. Okay, let's get out and dot the Triome. Sentinel. Pass the turn. This brings Castle Garenbrig out untapped now. We can ramp up into another 2-drop. We can play a TOSKI. No, we can't. Alright, Skimvar Avenger. Castle Garenbrig. Swing in. Down to 19. Pass the turn. TOSKI is a pretty good play, though, for the next turn. Or Vivian. And then we can, like, get something with the Vivian. The nice thing about TOSKI is it can't be countered. So we do that. Let's see if they forget about that side of it. And try for it. Sweet. Alright, creates 1/1. Kills the Skimbar Avenger. That's fine. Draw a card. Herald unites the elves. Alright, our best play here is probably to get out Vivian of some sort. So we're going to swing in with 2 creatures first. Draw cards so we know what we're playing with. And then try to Vivian on the end step. We could have 6 mana if we tap down the TOSKI. I guess attacking first. Cycles 6/2. Okay, that's fine. Get to still draw a card. We lose Jasper Sentinel. I'm okay with that. Vivian. Ugin off the top. That'll be nice. With reach.
I'd like you to meet my friend, Stompy.
What else would we like? The Vorinclex would be sweet, so we can go digging for some other creatures. Goldspan Dragon. Swings both at Vivs. Swings just the one at Vivs. Yeah, Treasure is annoying. Don't have a really good answer for this now. That's a Vorinclex off the top. Oh yeah, that's pretty good stuff. All right, so do we go for -2 or do we just play it out, tick up, and we get 2? It goes up to 2, so it's a little bit better protected. And then our token can get double reach. What else are we gonna hit? TOSKI is typically the thing we want to hit with the Vorinclex. We can go Elvish War Master or like the one that gets reach as well. I think we go Vorinclex. They have 2 mana. Please don't have an Essence Scatter or something like that. No! Disdainful Stroke. Darn it. That's where it's nice to do the -2 instead, but that's fine. Reach creature, swing in, they chomp.
Adversity is our greatest strength.
Alrighty. Swings with just Goldsmith Dragon. I think they have like Bone Crusher Giant, things like that too. I think we just take it though. We have a land off the top. We're getting close to Ugin. No blocks. I wouldn't mind having him tap down a little bit more here.
I will not be quelled.
Alright, create another reach creature. Do this first, just in case they do have Stomp still.
I call and
Play
decor your
land,
answers.
play Skimfar Avenger. TOSKI to hand. Herald Unites the Elves. Wouldn't mind finding a Tyvar. I'm also fine milling over the TOSKI. We actually just want to land here for the Ugin. Wellborn Preserver's not the worst. Jesper Sentinel gets us land. We know we have Tyvar off the top to help us get a little bit more ramp. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, because we have 7, right? So Sentinel. Okay, swing in. I could swing in here now as well. We have the ability to still block and kill the Goldspan Dragon. They have removal probably, so let's just hold off. Okay, we'll hold the Multiverse. Keeps one on top. That's not good. We're doing what we need to be doing, at least. To an extent. Do we go for Ugin? Counters onto creatures for the next turn. Onto elves. Swings at face. They can still only kill one creature. Just in case they have removal of some sort, let's just try to actually kill the Goldspan Dragon. So put all 3 in front of this. If they're gonna spend lots of mana on this turn too, I'm fine with that. They have to like bounce 2 things instead. Okay. It's dead. It might just be like board wipe though, yeah. So that's fine.
That's it.
Does kill the Planeswalkers as well. Okay, land off the top. Yes. Alright, they have 3 mana. They only have, let's see, so attack in. I want to see if they're going to bounce this instead or something. Instead of letting us draw more cards. Okay, down to 13. They had some sort of response. We haven't seen any counter spells yet. All right, let's go Vivian again. Okay, Disdainful Stroke, Skimfire Avenger, pass the turn. I'm liking how resilient this deck can be. Yeah, Ugin definitely got countered there. Or would have been countered there, so I didn't want to risk that. We have Death Touch. We get to draw some cards, swing in. All right. Still holding up 3 mana. Brazen Borrower. Hit, draw a card. More lands. Pretty close to be able to play multiple things and Ugin. Right now we have Tyvar Skemvar Avenger. Alright. We can't play this and Ugin though. What are the odds that they have Counterspell? I think it's pretty high. And this is still not a bad play for us at all. They have Brazen Bar to bring it out, so we need to make sure we tick up. Okay. Alright, they did have a negate. Alright. Keep getting for damage. Draw more cards. Brazen Bars again. Okay. Is it better just to go wide? All right, Skemfire Avenger, play it back out. Essence Scatter. I'm gonna try for Ugin now. Ah, darn it. All right, well, we got rid of some of the counter spells at least. We saw some good stuff in hand. We can deal with the Brazen Borrowers, kind of. Temple of Milady. That's some card draw. And potentially more card draw with TOSKI. Let's go ahead and draw it now. Try to. They've not been bouncing the TOSKI, which is kind of funky. I feel like they'd want us to not be drawing cards, right? Soulseer gets rid of Indestructible. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of Brazen Borrower. stuff. All right, so Jasper's Sentinel. Do you have a counterspell? This does block your Brazen Borrowers. TOSKI. Can't be countered. Right now, if I try to destroy the goblet, no, let's just pass turn. Now they're at a point where they're not going to have as many cards. We'll see if they have like a Behold the Multiverse. Okay, Brazen Borrower, Brazen Borrower. Let's see if they forget that Jasper's Sentinel does have reach. Behold the Multiverse. 2 on top. Oh, come on. Land. Okay, well. I don't know why they're needing too much land right now. Bone Crusher. Okay. Down to 13. Swing in. Draw a card. Garrick. Alright, Bind the Old Gods. We get to play this, and Llanowar Visionary. Flyers are definitely something we want to avoid if we can. Bind the Old Gods. That's right. Saw it coming. Okay. Visionary. I'm fine getting out of Saw it coming there as well. That means we have a better chance of resolving the Garrick now. Okay, down to 10. Do we kill the Brazen Borrower? Okay, that's better. I actually want to be able to cycle with the Indot the Triome at some point, so or at least it wouldn't be a bad draw there. So let's go Binding the Old Gods first. Kill the Brazen Borrower. Garrick, what's the last card in hand?
Leave me be. Your life, maybe.
Yeah, we have a chance. Like, so Brazen Borrower comes in and kills Garrick this way. I was hoping we could maybe try to find a way to do some other stuff, but swing in, draw 2 cards. Dude, the card advantage in this is so good. So good. Jasper Sentinel. Okay. War Master's not bad. We haven't seen another Storm's Wrath yet. Maybe playing out too much is not the right play here, but we are trying to get the life total down to 0, you know? Even if a Storm Wrath is in hand now, they're probably going to swing in, kill Garrick. It probably is worthwhile to even play out Brazen Borrower. We get to keep our TOSKI, though. It gets Death Touch on the next turn, which means they don't have as good of blockers for, like, Bone Crushy Dude. Swings in. Racing. Interesting. Do they have, like, a Volcanic Eruption or something like that? That would be really bad. We have another Garrick. We can at least kill the Brazen Borrower. Shadow Smashing, okay.
I didn't like you anyway.
Alright, swing in, draw cards first. See if we can find anything else that's nice here. I wouldn't mind finding another Wellborn Preserver. Hey, there you go. Castle Locthwain. Garrick.
You got a good head on
Let's just kill the Brazen Borrower.
for now.
They don't have as many good ways to actually finish the game anymore.
Time's up.
Tyvar. Storm's Wrath would be annoying if we keep doing all this stuff and we don't actually get there.
Fight. Then we feast.
I might untap the Lenore Visionary. Yeah, I don't want to go too heavy into this. All right, so untap Lenore Visionary. Gives us lethal on board.
Your courage is legendary.
Pass the turn. Goldspan Dragon. Okay. Do they have any way to pump or do anything else here? All right. I just don't want to go down to 3 just in case they have some way of killing us. I think it's better to avoid that. Okay, creatures get Death Touch. We're going to go ahead and just give Toski Trample.
I think you're ready to fight for your life.
Just in case.
Dare you to stop this?
All right, add green just for a Sentinel. I'm just trying to protect ourselves as much as possible. Okay, untap. Swing in.
Your courage is legendary.
1 card left. There's not a way that you can deal with both of these, right? They're going to try for it. Behold the Multiverse. Shark Typhoon. Okay. So they could have another bounce spell as well. All right, that's interesting. Glad we found another reach creature at least. Nothing else? I think we got there. Oh my goodness, did we get there? Stomps, all right. Good game, sir. Whoo, man.
I'm you're dead.
Oh man, what a good game. That was fantastic. Very, very nice. Dude, what a fantastic game. That was a blast to play. And I'm glad that we did do everything we needed to at the beginning. What they probably should have done, just because they knew Bunker's Giant was a chance, they probably should have cycled the Shark Typhoon before combat to then be able to potentially stomp like the Lenore Visionary in response to us pumping or doing something else with it. Actually, I was already a 3/3 Honkas before. Yeah, anyway, that was really fun. All right, so with Elf Ramp, we have a 75% win rate, 6-2 with it, so really good. We were only on the play 2 times as well. That is actually, well, that's ridiculous. What? We were on the draw 6 times out of 8 games? Dude, my luck is so rotten. Wow. All right, that's a secret word for today. On the draw 6 times, my luck is rotten or whatever. Just that is insane. But yeah, we got there. This is definitely my new deck to be ranking up with. It is fantastic. It felt really good. I'm not sure if I even changed too much with it at all. I could see us having more 1-drops. Like the other 1-drop elf that's worth bringing in is let's see here. This one, Wildwood Tracker, is pretty good. I'm actually a decent fan now of Dusk Wielder as well, where that can just be another way to be gaining life for the deck, as well as just having, being able to boast with all the extra mana that you do sometimes have. It's actually not the worst. So that also might be a decent 1-drop for the deck as Dusk Wielder. I think finding like a slot for 2 more 1-drops could be worthwhile for the deck. Otherwise, though, the deck was really fun. I had a blast playing with it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, and help support the channel. And thank you so much. Bye-bye.